Hey guys, it's another day here at Lake Merritt. It's Cmixx. I just wanted to talk to you guys real quick today about, I'm not too sure. I don't really, I just kind of speak what kind of comes to my mind on these things. But real quick, I got some food delivered last night. And the delivery guy was from Morocco, and he looked at the building and he was like, wow, he's like, you live like a king. He's like right across from Lake Merritt from the park, and I stay in an older building, and it's got a nice entrance and everything. Nothing ridiculous, nothing crazy. It's more of the location and the availability of places out here right now is kind of tough to find. And so it's got me thinking though, a lot of people heard a Kanye West song or Jay-Z or anything, they probably heard him talking about being a king or a god, and to an extent that's how you gotta live. You gotta live for yourself first and hold yourself in the highest regards. And we're all creators on this earth. We create our own reality. We create what comes to us, whether good or bad. And on that regard, when you look at it like that, that's more than just a human power. That's more of a godly power where you can create, you become a creator. And not to sound vain or to sound full of yourself, but the higher you think of the quality of yourself, everything else will follow. In terms of that, I look at, from a spiritual standpoint, I look at God as being everything around us. The trees, the squirrels, the plants. Look, there's bees flying around all over here. You just don't let them bother you. Just stay to yourself. They don't sting you. Look, there's one right there. You just let nature take its course, and nature's a very special, unique thing in itself. And to me, everything natural, including us, has the essence of God in them, and that equates to the value we bring to the table is so much more than just the material, the job you have, the car you drive, the neighborhood you live in. Everything is really inside your head. And there's studies that show too, people who are living in poverty sometimes are happier than people with millions and trillions, billions of dollars. So just keep in mind, value what you do got, be grateful for what you got. That's another key thing, is to be grateful. And a lot of people, including myself from times, will overlook that, the hustle and bustle of everyday life, always wanting more. You never take the time to just stop and appreciate what you do have. And that's important. That's important. Because the universe isn't going to want to give you more if you don't even value what you do have, especially if you're taking advantage of it. And some people may or may not do that more than others, but you can tend to be able to trace back, like look at the track record of a person. If they're always attracting bad things to them, you could probably trace that back and see in their behavior how and why they are. Same with a good person. So just take the time to be grateful, appreciate the powers that you do have. A lot of us don't realize what we're capable of, and that in itself, requires us to be grateful. So the main point I'm making, I think you kind of get, and just go out there, try to live every day better than you did the last day. And that's what our clothing line is about, brands. get rich and never die satisfied. And that's not to sound conceited or greedy. It's meaning to be rich in wealth and abundance everywhere. You know, whether it's life, friends, happiness, money, everything. You know, it all culminates to everything. And you know, money isn't everything, but it's important, and you need a certain level of income to not only to maintain a certain level of well-being, but to grow and progress. You know, you need to be able to invest your money. You need to be able to invest in your future, invest in your family. So don't feel like it's black and white. Like, don't feel like a bad person if you are chasing money, if you are looking to better yourself, but just don't get stuck in it as you're just going after the money. The money is a means to the happiness, to alleviate the stress from paying your bills, paying your mortgage, you know, putting food in your kids' mouths, putting food in your own mouth. So you cover that, you know, the rest is just all about staying true to what you know, what's in your heart and what makes you happy. So there's a study done also, you know, people who make more than $75,000 a year aren't necessarily that much happier. They found that $75,000 salary mark is the mark that, you know, the average person living an average life that doesn't, you know, have crazy spending habits or drug addictions or alcohol problems, you know, that $75,000 is usually good enough to sustain, you know, 2 kids, a wife, a house. You know, maybe not in the Bay Area, but you know, in most other parts of the world, country. So keep that in mind. You know, more money, more problems. You guys have all heard that, and it's to some extent extremely true. And you know, you want to have a balanced life. You know, you want to have the wealth and the abundance, but you want to be able to manage that, maintain it, and continue to grow. And the only way to do that is to live a balanced life. You know, take some time away from your busyness. Come sit in the park, sit in the sun. You know, I come out here in the morning before I start my day, do some stretches, do a little exercises, some push-ups. You know, just get the blood going, just keep things in motion, you know. So until next time, you know, check out the websites, grandslifestyle.com, magiccity510.com. It's the numbers 510. Follow me on Instagram, Cmixx, 2 X's, CHRISMIXX. Follow the clothing line, Grand's Lifestyle, and follow the studio, Magic City Studios. So until next time, just remember to be grateful. Take the time out your day, a couple minutes even, and just take stock of what you do have and appreciate that for a minute, and then go on about your day and do what you got to do to become a better person for the next day. All right, thanks. See you.